exactly 30 years ago to the day, on the 25th of September 1990, which was a Tuesday, the Dreamstone premiered on UK TV. So yeah, it's been amazing. 30 years. Of course, this year could have been a lot better, but well, it's just, one of them things. But still, this is technically the 30th anniversary of the Dreamstone, a very much underappreciated, in my opinion, show from Britain in the 90s, which was quite a hit for what it was back in the day as well. So it's great, of course, that fans of the show still remember it, and it's getting some playtime, of course, now on YouTube with the episodes being uploaded and all, and some form of a complete DVD series release, but in Germany only. But I'm not going to go into politics about that, though of course I will say that treatment for the show in its native country here in the UK could have been a lot better, looking at the people actually looking at the actual copyrights for that. But again, not going to go into politics. Instead, I'm just going to go through a few rarities, since the Dreamstone didn't have that much in the way of merchandise officially from back in the day, because it was a British show. It only had British TV shows, especially kids shows, tend to have very, very little in the way of actual merchandise. It wasn't as big as American shows. American shows usually would be based on a comic book or a toy line or anything like that, and of course they'd have like much more in the way of dollars to actually promote their product, or the show would promote an existing product. So that's usually how it works. With the Dreamstone, of course, it was just a original idea by Mike Jupp, who went to Martin Gates, who helped to produce it as a series. And that was it. Well, like I said, there was a few little bits and pieces of merchandise, but but like I said, very small. But here I have this particular issue of TV Times, and the reason why I got this issue of TV Times, I actually got this from eBay, since this is from the Granada region. This is from the northwest. I live in London. But I'm just trying to see if we can gain focus here. Is, of course, this is when the Dreamstone premiered, and right there you can see the date, 21st September, and it was a Tuesday. And this was also the only show on Children's ITV that was about 50 minutes long, almost kind of a TV movie length thing. Well, actually I think TV movies are about 90 minutes or so, but this also had a proper commercial break in the middle as well. No other show in Children's ITV history, as far as I'm aware, did that. This is the only show to actually have a proper special. Of course, it was edited as 2 episodes later on for re-airings, the whole 50-minute special, though it was edited in different ways. The first one was edited so that the Better Than a Dream sequence was cut out, and then there's the other one, which is the more well-known one, the Dreamstone Parts 1 and 2, where little additional different sequences were cut, but the Better Than a Dream sequence was actually kept in. That's the version you can see on YouTube, though I have uploaded the missing scenes on my YouTube account from the actual opening special. The first re-airing of the series, the first episode was just simply called The Dreamstone. It didn't do anything with the title card, but the title card for this second episode was called Into Vilfeed, so you can probably call The Dreamstone Part 2 The Dreamstone Part 2 Into Vilfeed if you prefer. But anyway, that's the listing. Oh, and this also has an article about the Dreamstone, just so you can see Zordrak there on the contents page. But hold on, I'm just trying to find it. It starts off talking about the show, but then it goes into some kind of weird and wonderful segment about child psychology and dreams or something like that. And I was thinking, what? Just absolutely what? But there you go. So yeah, this is the full article. You may want to pause so you can read everything. I'm going sort of. Hopefully you'll be able to. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see that. You can definitely see Zordrak now. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see the text, but best if I hold it up. That's it. So of course you do have a little profile of the characters though, which is nice. And of course these are all the original Mike Jupp drawings, because they would use these for promotional purposes. So yeah, there we go. That is the full article about the Dreamstone. Hopefully you'll be able to see that text. Like I said, it's best if you pause this video if you want to give this a proper read if you're interested. But yeah, this is from this particular issue of TV Times with Cilla Black. You'll be Miss Cilla on the front cover there. So I'll just put that to one side. But yeah, I'm also going to show off bits and pieces of other merch that was available from back in the day. I'm just trying to think where to start. Think. Yeah, this wasn't stored too well. It's a bit battered, but this is an issue of the Dreamstone comic by London Editions magazines. But basically, this is the very this copy tends to go up on eBay quite a few times. But before you get excited, it's actually just I'll just use the final couple of pages as an example. It's just basically using screen grabs from the show and just popping them into this style with text. So yeah, they were quite cheap with that. The later issues would actually be drawn up by an actual artist, which I actually do have. I'll just show you one of their feeds just so I can get to see all of it. But yeah, by an actual artist who actually also did a strip for it was for the annual, but the I think it was supposed to be originally for an actual issue, but was cancelled, but was pointed to the annual instead. Just showing you off the Count Duckula comic logo thing here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this in reverse, because just to show it's definitely a product of its time, because this is back when Duckula was still quite relevant and was still airing on Cosgrove Hall and whatnot. And of course, Thames Television was still around before things happened. Again, not going to go into politics about that. Anyway, so that was the issue for the first story. I managed to get the fourth one from a paper shop which sort of still exists, but is now of hairdressers after having so many years of being misused. But back when it was a paper shop, I got this. Yes, this is really battered and bruised over the years, but yeah, this is still my original copy of this particular issue, and of course bits have been torn off sadly, but like I said, not the most pristine condition, but it has sentimental value to me at least, because it's I'm just trying to think if they actually have the artist's name in this. Can't see it from the beginning. Hold on, it might be printed on the bottom here. Tim Perkins, that's his name. Yeah, that's Tim Perkins. That's the artist. He actually uploaded a lot of the uncoloured strips in I think it was the Dreamstone Facebook page, not the one actually run by Monster, the fan-based page. But yeah, also at the end of each comic you also have like a little letters thing, like we had Ambit at the front and here we have Rufus on the back, and at the end of each issue you always have the advertisement for the soundtrack, the original version of the soundtrack, not the obvious reissue that we got recently. But yeah, because it was available on all three of the major formats, CD, cassette and vinyl record. Oh yeah, I might as well get this out as well. World Publishing, like I said, also produced the annual. This is also this particular This particular annual also comes up quite a bit on eBay, and yeah, please pardon the Iberia sticker on the front there. This was second hand. I got this from Hastings. Bookstop there, and yeah, illustrations by Paul Crompton and Tim Perkins. But I think it was Tim Perkins that re-uploaded the stuff, like the strips. Now, just to give you a little look at what the contents are in here, you got like a few stories, some in text, and there was the one strip. Was it The Voice of Zordrak? Yeah, I'll show that in a second. I think it is, or it might be. Actually, no, I think it's the Shrinking. Is it the Shrinking Stone? I can't remember. No, that's in text. I know one of them's in. Oh no, it is The Voice of Zordrak. Yeah, it's The Voice of Zordrak is in the proper comic strip form. This would have been what it would have been like if it was published, or did it get published? I can't remember now, because I think it was about. I think about 6 issues, and then I think there may have been like 3 other stories that were planning to be published, but due to low sales of the comic, it just didn't happen. That's only the comic though. The series was still being watched on TV, so yeah, that's why ITV decided to commission Martin Gates Productions for 2 series simultaneously. They actually went series 3 and 4 at the time to be produced at the same time, which caused a delay in The Legends of Treasure Island being concluded. But that's a story for another time. But yeah, this is by World Publishing. World also did a Dreamstone colouring book and a Dreamstone colouring and activity book. I didn't have the latter, but I did have the former. I did have the plain colouring book. And so did another user called Liz. Hey Liz, if you're watching. And she digitised and uploaded all of the actual pictures from said colouring book. And I'll say her full name, Liz Lansdowne, there we go. And she's also in that aforementioned fan group, and if you go there, you would and you'd probably see her. She might offer to send you the scans, but we'll see what happens. If not, I'm sorry I put your name in it. I'm sorry, I should have thought before asking. I'm terribly sorry, but yeah, if she does decline, if she's like busy giving scans off to other people, then please understand, because obviously it might take a while. Trust me, I was like that because back in the day I used to give the soundtrack to people. Anyway, yeah, that's why I was looking at this. They did manage to get some deals with Wallingtons where some of Mike Jupp's designs were actually featured as puzzles, and this is one of them. I thought there was a time thing. Oh, anyway, I'll try and make this quick. Yeah, it's right above 11 minutes. I was trying to see where the time thing was. But you have I've only got 2 of the Wallingtons puzzles. Again, these came from second-hand charity shops, and I think some of the pieces are no doubt missing because it's a puzzle. No doubt lots of these second-hand puzzles usually come with pieces missing. But at least, you know, there's these. Like I said, these I've only got 2 of them. I think there's definitely a third one which I don't have. There might be 4, maybe even 5. I don't know how many really of these were produced, but there was quite a few by Wallingtons. And there was this as well. This was also quite a rarity. The Dreamstone Dream Chase, which was a game made by the other side's upside down. Sorry about this. Does it actually say? Just says Dreamstone Productions, blah blah blah. No, it doesn't actually say who manufactured this. Sorry, who actually manufactured this? This is really odd. I think this is an entirely British creation. It just only gives the copyrights to Dreamstone Productions and Martin Gates and Filmfare, and all the companies are involved. But basically, this is these 2 games. It's basically like a Snakes and Ladders variant with Dreamstone characters, and a kind of very similar to Frustration, which also involves you have to collect like 4 pieces of the Dreamstone before you can go to the centre, which is the second game there. And the other one, that's the Snakes and Ladders variant. I remember playing this with my sister, and she quite enjoyed it. So you got to love the artwork, which I think again was provided for by, what is it? You can hear the pieces. I think it was Mike that did this. It just says artwork MGP, so Martin Gates Production. So if not Mike, then it must be perhaps one of the show's key animators or something. But yeah, that in itself is very much a rarity. Mike actually did say he had a different game idea in mind, but they just didn't. It just didn't go through. The last couple of bits I'm going to show. First of all, is the Dreamstone video book. This actually came with one of the video collection's titles. Was it Sachi Collection and Nagorabo Attack? And that was the 5th video to be released. Yeah, this was the last Dreamstone video released by the video collection, and this was before Tring Video got the rights to the series and basically just re-released most of Series 1. Again, not releasing Megattack, which was annoying, because Megattack was the only episode from Series 1 that was never released on video in the UK at all, so that was annoying. What was it? But then BMG video released that very rare video which had the first 4 episodes from series 2, but they were all misplaced. Like the first episode was the 3rd episode, the Nightmare Stone. Don't know why, but there you go. But yeah, this was a book that you got free with that aforementioned video with Statue Collection Argorable Attack. And yeah, basically it's a small activity book thing. I'm not going to go through all the pages, but yeah, you can because there's lots of puzzles and little games here. There's no stories, it's just all yeah, of course at the back I'll just show you. You got an answer key thing to all the different quizzes and questions and this, that and the other as well. And but this is the most funny thing about it. It retains the BBFC video certificate. Yeah, this is probably the only book in the UK that has a video certificate on it. I don't know, maybe they goofed on another video book similar to this. But yeah, they didn't really need to print the certificate on there. So yes, this book is rated U. It's silly, I know, but there you go. But yeah, but again, this book came free with the video, which had the exact same cover as this. I think there was also another one which had another video thing which came free, which I think had something else. It had a similar design as a birthday card. Yeah, apparently Dreamstone had birthday cards as well back in the day, but of course, good luck trying to find those. But the last piece I've got is again courtesy of the video collection, but this was released on the video that was before that one. This came with the fun pack video of the Dreamstone with the episode The Daydream Bubble, and you probably might know what it is. The I just decided just to take this out because this is the actual thing you want to keep the video for. Is this? There was a picture on the front cover of a child, little boy, usually playing with said item that's in here, and there was a Sooty one as well, which had a couple of episodes and had a similar playmat to this. I don't know. Maybe the Dreamstone and Sooty were the only two that got this sort of release. I don't know. There may have been others. There probably may have been a rainbow one because it's video collection of quite chummy with Thames. But anyway, this box here not only contains 8 coloured crayons, which are still there. This is actually a second-hand one I got from eBay. This wasn't my original one. I gave my original one to a friend. Anyway, so it contains crayons, and this is the reason. This is probably not going to fit entirely, but it's an actual playmat that you unfold, and it has images. I'll just use Rufus here on the corner since he's my favourite character anyway. But basically you use the crayons to colour this playmat in, and like I said, this is also there was also a Sooty variant. Please speak normally, David. Thank you. But yeah, you got this playmat which you colour in, and in the centre, or you can just see in the corner there, you can see the Dreamstone logo just there. And I might as well just show you a bit of Blob yelling at Frizz. Is he yelling at Frizz? Or is he yelling at someone? But anyway, actually, you can see the full picture now. I see he's yelling at Frizz. I'm seeing it properly because I'm showing you the reverse on the pictures. But yeah, you got pictures there. You got characters on the side. You even have the video collection logo right there. Okay, so if you really wanted to, you can colour in the red box on the video collection logo. Oh dearie me! But yeah, this is like I said, I'm not going to bring this whole thing up because it's just absolute murder to try and fold back in. But yeah, it comes with this amazing playmat. I'm probably going to have difficulty actually folding it back up now, so I'll do that off screen. So yeah, despite the fact that it only had few bits and pieces of merchandise, there was actually quite a few bits of merchandise that the Dreamstone did have. Could have had more, but there you go. And that's why we now have Oakbound Studios with those nice looking figurines and the cards that they're doing for their little RPG thing. Hopefully that goes well, because they're really hoping to sell a lot more, and hopefully from the money they can create more figures and more cards and such for a proper RPG like Dungeons and Dragons, but obviously Dreamstone related. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the merch I have based on the Dreamstone, one of my favourite shows ever. So yeah, It's really all we can do for a 30th anniversary, because, as I said, apart from the stuff by Oakbound Studios, that's about it, since this year's been really crazy. But it was also great that the company involved did manage to contact a lot of people involved with the production of the Dreamstone, and they recorded like little video snippets. You can also find those on YouTube as well, from various people who did various things over the course of the show's production. You know, you have artists, of course you have some of the voice actors, I think even Mike Batt himself, I think he did do one, yeah. So yeah, and of course Mike himself, the creator, even did one of those little video snippet things. So again, you can find those on YouTube. So yes, 20 minutes now. I'll better end this quite nice. It's almost like a length of a standard Dreamstone episode almost. So yeah, despite the fact that 2020 has been absolutely crazy, I still want to wish the Dreamstone a great 30th anniversary, or happy 30th anniversary, and I hope that everyone who's fans of the show will still continue to be fans for like the next decade or even beyond. So for those who are interested and want to watch this video all the way through to the end, thanks very much, and do take care.